What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me this morning. I know some of y'all are probably stunned as hell that I'm out here with snow on the ground. Yeah, it's a cold morning. It's like 20 degrees this Saturday in the Motor City, but I had to get some runs done. So here I am out here, and I got the winter coat on, one of a few. So why not? I'm getting a few steps in, actually outside. I'm not going to get all of them in outside today. The treadmill is definitely going to do the bulk of it, but I'm going to enjoy doing a few steps while I can. And it's ice on the ground and shit. Look at this. Don't laugh at me if I fall. If I fall, I'm going to leave it in the video. I'm not going to cut it. So I'm going to tread on this ice very lightly, because I don't want to give y'all that footage, but I will if it happens. But let's get into the topic, y'all. This Matt Barnes, his lady airing him out, talking about he done cheated with 8 different women in January alone. Okay. But she couldn't leave it there. I mean, I already don't like that public messy stuff. I think being on social media, airing y'all business out is really silly. I don't know why women need to do that so much. It's really silly to put your business out there on social media. But they don't really put all business out there. The stuff that they do, they typically keep that private unless they're on a podcast. I don't know what it is about a podcast that they feel free to just tell all they dirt, but they typically keep what they do private outside of a podcast. But whatever you do, they have no problem putting it out there. So he's been with 8 different women, according to her, just in January, whatever. But she couldn't stop there. She had to post like their acts and stuff like that, which I mean, this is just really messy stuff, man. I don't know why these guys mess with these women that think that they're just so special. Matt Barnes was a former NBA player. Of course he got 304s. Of course he got side pieces. Of course. That just comes with the territory. You're not going to get these dudes, most of them. You're not going to get these dudes to be faithful to just one woman. That's not how that works. These were dudes that were players. When you met them, they're going to continue to be players. I don't know why these chicks be thinking they so special that they just going to change the game. You're not that special. You never will be that special. No one is going to bust their ass to put themselves in an advantageous position, and they're going to throw it away because you're just so special. You're so unique because love. No, that's not how that works. That's really silly fairy tale stuff. Now, not all women do this nonsense. A lot of women understand it is what it is. They know the game, and they accept it. They accept that if they're going to be with this guy, he's going to have some side pieces. And they're smart enough to be like, listen, I know you're going to do what you do. Don't embarrass me. Don't bring home no, stuff to me. Don't knock up any of these hoes. And those women typically do a lot better. It's the ones that they convince themselves that it's something that it never was. And then they run into these issues. The part that's really amusing to me is that oftentimes they was side pieces themselves. He was with some other chick and you was his side piece. So why are you so special that he gonna change for you? You was fine with him playing the field when you was a side piece. Now, him playing the field is an issue because whatever the main chick was, you didn't manage to push her out and you became the main chick. You're the main chick, but he just like you replaced the main chick, some other chicks gonna replace you as the side piece. This stuff's not really hard to understand. It's not complicated at all. The game has been the game forever. Everyone wants to be treated like intelligent, sophisticated adults until they're expected to be sophisticated, intelligent adults. But listen, I say to y'all, if you're dealing with a woman that likes that public messy stuff, you might want to get rid of her if you're a private person, because some people are very private. I'm that way. I don't like the public social media stuff. If we got issues, we need to resolve them between us. The people out there in the public on social media are not in this relationship. I'm not fucking them, so they shouldn't know what my business is. So if you have a woman and she likes to put stuff on social media, you might not want to keep her around. And if it's some chick that you vetting, look at her social media. See if she does this sort of stuff. If she out there putting her business, and this is you vetting her. So there's not any information on you because y'all still in the kick it phase. But look at if she's aired out other exes, or if she gossiping her friend's business or just telling stuff that she shouldn't. Look at that. And if she is making her business public, that should tell you what you need to know. This is not a good woman to start a relationship with. I'm telling y'all, you'll end up like Matt Barnes. You know, dude is a player. I mean, he's kind of made it known before that it is what it is. He likes to do the whole family dynamic, but the guy travels a lot. He's out there in the world. He's tall. He's got kind of the pretty boy aesthetic going on. A lot of women like him, that he's rich. He's a former pro baller. He gonna have side chicks. It just is what it is. And if you don't like that, because some women don't, if that's not something that you're interested in, then go date some regular guy that isn't highly desired by a bunch of women. But the very things that you found attractive and desirable about him, what makes you think that other women aren't? He's going to have other women that like him. If that's something you can't handle, that's cool. I get that. I understand it. But you need to target a different type of dude. You want the rich, successful, highly desired dude to behave like the broke loser that women ain't checking for. And that's just not gonna work. You kidding yourself by thinking that ever will work. So there it is in a nutshell. Matt Barnes, you know, his girlfriend, or maybe ex now, she posted, you know, ats of the 8 different chicks that allegedly he been with over the last month, and talking about y'all can have him. Why do you even need to do that? If you gonna lead a dude, just lead. Why do you have to make this public grand exit? As I said, I'm not a fan of that public messy stuff. I think it's really juvenile. You know, you got people in their 40s still behaving with that look at me sort of stuff as if we're still teenagers. I just don't think it's a good idea to deal with them types. You'll regret it if you do. So I'm gonna leave it there. Let me continue on these steps, add them up. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.